Oh no, I've been overrun again. I mean, do you have any grapes? No. You and me aren't friends. Do you want to ride my bike or something? Or are you just strapping him to the back of a bike and gonna... I'm hearing ducks squeaking. Wait, no. There's two of them. So I guess I need to finish this devlog before I get completely overrun by duck-loving villagers. Yeah. Devlog time. So over the last couple of weeks, we've been showing you some of the improvements we've been making to riders such as Double, O's, Wizard, Ghost. I still love the way Ghost has turned out. Well, this week we've been deciding, you know what, let's just push things a tiny bit further, see where they go. And we've improved Double a bit, so I've got to show you this off, because it looks pretty cool. So I guess, Henshin. That's so cool. Let's do it again. Yay! If you noticed last time I showed this off, the lines were a lot more opaque. Still the same texture. I just found out that I was rendering it 4 times, and if you put a transparent thing on top of a transparent thing on top of a transparent thing on top of a transparent thing, it slowly becomes less transparent. The idea from this wind was always to make it feel as close to the breeze as possible. As I said, we're trying to make all these effects and stuff feel like default Minecraft, and when it comes to at least a windy breeze kind of thing, the breeze works surprisingly well. But it's not just Cyclone Joker that's been improved. I kind of experimented with Extreme. That looks so cool. The original idea was I was going to have all the letters go up. Looks so cool. That looks so cool. I don't care what anyone says. That looks cool. Might actually have to add the wind. Could I add the wind? You know what? I'm gonna quickly edit the code and just see how it looks. Okay, this is the first time I've seen it. I literally just added the code. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, that looks cool. Actually, I was a bit skeptical. I didn't add the sound effect. That looks cool. That actually looks cool. Should we keep that? I'll leave it up to you. I'll leave it up to you. Should we keep that? I like that. That's cool. I mean, okay, one last time. Okay. I need to move on. I could be staring at this for the next few hours. Ecostream. I know Bloat was saying that they were going to do some of these, so I don't know what's been done, what's not been done. Let me test. Joker. That's kind of cool, actually. There we go. Cyclone. Okay, Cyclone is the double one, but I don't think we've ever seen Cyclone, so that makes sense. I'm fine with that. Skull? I think that is just the animation I put on it from the other day, which was reused from the Maximum Drive. I think, no, I think that's a new one. I don't know. Either way, it's still kind of cool. Skull! Okay, now for the important one, because I have actually updated the texture for Eternal. So, let's go. Yep, that's definitely new. Henshin. Okay. Now let's see what else we've got. So, of course, this is the blue flare version of Eternal. What about the red flare? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Then we've got Zone. Oh, you need to be Blue Flare now to use Zone. I'm also going to mod it in the future, so you need all of the memories to use Zone. Actually, yeah, I'll get your input on that. Should you need all of the other T2 memories to use Zone? I think you need all the T2 memories to use Zone. But either way, Zone. It's so cool. Because that is the animation of doing the maximum drive. And if you look, every single T2 memory is on this form. They are all in their correct places, which is so cool. Actually, I probably have shown that off with Eternal. Look, it has the cape, as well as all of the maximum drive slots are on the body, which is so cool. And again, Zone, maximum drive. And the last form for Eternal I want to show off is Eternal. Why did you pee yourself? Okay, now on to Axel. And Blittle has told me they are working on animations for this, but he's not had time to push it, so, Henshin. It still looks cool. Andrew did an amazing job updating this model. I mean, we've even got the little handlebars on the back. Can you see the little handlebars? There's the little handlebars. So we have Axel. Axel in bike mode. Actually, I've never tried this. What happens if you pose as Axel in bike mode? You just angle. That's kind of hilarious. So we go back to normal mode. I'm a bike dude. And, this is a little something that we've been playing with. That's so cool. I'm gonna do this again. So cool. One last time. So yeah, you might notice you do actually turn into the yellow Axel in the middle. That's so cool. And we did add sound effects. I don't know if it's actually recording them, though. Let me see. Is it filling up the other bar? Maybe. It might be recording them. I don't know. But we have Axel Trial, as well as Axel Booster. Eventually, these are going to get poses and that done as well. It's just, I didn't want to delay the devlog anymore. Either way, Axel's done a great job. Axel. Andrew has done an amazing job at updating Axel. I'm also now really happy with the fact that all of the riders from Double have now been updated as far as I'm aware. I don't think there's any riders we're missing. We have Double, Axel, Joker, Cyclone, Skull, and Eternal. Now, the Dopons are in desperate need of updating, but to be honest, I don't think we're updating them this update. So let me know, have we done a decent job at updating the Double Riders? I can't believe I did this entire devlog, and I forgot about this dude. So hopefully I can find somewhere to just edit this in. The other day, Blittle was kind of itching to do a suit. They've been doing a lot of animations, a lot of background stuff in the mod. I mean, the mod actually now runs smoother than it has ever run. But there's only so much code you can do, and Blittle, I'm pretty sure Blittle was itching to do a new form. So they put something in the general chat on the Discord. If he gets 10 Furbuses, he will do... Oh, Mazi. Oh. Yeah, he got 10 Furbuses. I'll do the FOV like this. You could see the amount of detail on this guy. It even has the cape on the back. Oh, it's not registered as an actual cape. But I think this turned out amazingly. So I just had to show this off. And I want to use it as a thumbnail. I know this doesn't mean ZO is going to be updated anytime soon, but I just really wanted to do a one-off thing, which is fairly impressive, and I think they did a good job. Let me know. Did Blittle do good? You know what? This might be a decent opportunity now to talk about this might be a good opportunity to talk. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That would have been a funny thing to say. We still don't know what he says during transformation, but I assume it's Henshin, so I'm sticking with that. So, Myth has been slightly updated. You probably won't be able to notice much of a difference, because we didn't update to say, like, look, we are now better at texturing. We updated because, we've now seen the tail. The tail exists. Tail. He's back! So yes, the back has been updated a tiny bit more because we have now actually seen pictures of the back. I don't think I did a bad job guessing what the back looked like. Look at the tail. The tail. And yes, it moves because we added it as a cape. Tails are capes. And now that I'm looking at it, these rings seem really dark. Might need to edit the way they are in the code. And if we're talking about something new, Zets. Previously, I showed you Night 17 from the Minami special spy thing. But we don't just have Night 17 now. We also now have Lord 17. But it's not just Lord 17. We also have Lord 13. And no, despite what you think, Lord 13 is not Lord 3. These are completely different riders. Well, not riders, but you get my point. These are completely different things. Yes, the one has a... Yeah, whilst I'm talking about Zets, if you want more stuff for Zets, I am planning a massive update when I hit 7k. Now, currently, how many subs off am I? I don't know, but I believe it's less than 50, so consider subscribing if you haven't. Because I want to do this massive update. I mean, there's going to be sleeping, there's going to be monsters, and I'm going to try and make as much updatable as possible. Next, let's move on to Ghost. Henshin. I don't care what anyone says, that is still incredibly smooth and incredibly cool. This was updated last week, but I'm pretty sure I forgot to show it off. This is the special Ore. It's orange. Yes, it's an orange version of the Ore Damashi. But it's not just that. Last time round, I showed you Heisei 45 and the fact that the Damashi was all purple. It didn't look right. Well, I've updated it. Yeah, Heisei 45 doesn't actually have a Damashi fly round. It's just all the logos hit the body and then that part of the body turns into the armor. And then the head goes separate. So I just made it so the head goes separate. I wish there was a pose or something. There's not even a pose. He just stands there. Okay, let me do this. Okay, he just stands there and the armor just appears. I don't know. But it's not just those little things. Andrew has added the Great Eye Gazer. The Great Eye Gazer might literally be a repaint of Extrema, but it's kind of nice to actually have just a new rider in, even though it's not a rider. Somebody explain to me, this is Kamen Rider Extrema, a Kamen Rider. This is the Great Eye Gazer, not a Kamen Rider. I don't get it. Why is one of these a rider and one isn't? And for the last thing to show off, I'm going to have to load up a different world because Axel has updated some of the structures. So this is my favorite part of the city. I'm sorry, the city's amazing, but this is my favorite part, the Shocker Base. And it had a few issues. And the main issue was just how easy it was to get overrun. Well, we've changed some things. Yeah, it now has trial spawners instead of just spawners. This is great on two different fronts. Number one, it means I can now use proper light sources in here and you'll still get spawned. Number two, it means there's a limit on the spawn, so you won't get overrun as bad. Oops, I seem to have just entered the bathroom. Okay, we'll think there wasn't anyone in there. But you can see we also have the one in here for the Shin Kamen Rider. Look at him spin! You're spin me right around. No, I ain't gonna sing that anymore because I've got a feeling that's gonna be a copyright. Now there's gonna be a few interesting things within this loot, but you know what? I think I'm gonna leave that loot for you to find out. I knew there was a portal in here somewhere. And next we have an updated Planet Mega Hex. You might have already predicted this, but trial spawners! Yeah, we made a really nice and bright structure and mobs weren't spawning. Now mobs can spawn, as well as there's some additional loot in here. Now there's a few extra things I want to make to put in here. But we have loot. Yay! Now how do I get out of here? Enter the portal! Somehow I don't think this village has got a chance of surviving, really. There is one more structure to show off, but seeing as I'm at a village, I might as well show you something that Blurl has been working on. So if I just go over here, put myself in survival, and turn into everybody's best friend. The cheese man! Because we have a brand new effect called Dark Aura. Now this is an effect I've wanted to do for absolutely ages. I mentioned it to Blurtle and, well, now it exists. Thanks to Blurtle. Yay! So essentially the main thing with Dark Aura is villagers don't like you anymore. They flee you. The same way they would flee a normal mob. Because, well, they see you as a villain. I mean, I don't know why they don't want to make friends with the cheese man, but hey! But it's not just villagers that are affected by this. It's also the generic monsters. Because, well, here I am in survival. Oh. What? What? Why did you punch me? It punched me! It can't decide if I'm a friend or not. It's supposed to be targeting the villagers instead of me. It might be a bit buggy. Because he is slowly going towards them and then just occasionally going, You don't look quite right. It's like he can't decide. Are you friend? I don't know if you're a friend. The idea of this effect is that the villagers hate you because you're a villain, and the villains don't really care. It's just funny watching him there. The idea is that it's kind of like going to be wearing gold with piglins, where they just don't attack you because they think you're a villain. Hello, cow. It's not quite working, is it? But yeah, the idea is essentially Dark Aura turns you into a villain. So we want to give this to a lot of villain riders, but it seems to actually not have a massive effect on the foot soldiers, or at least it's not currently. I might have to mention this to Blurtle later. So what would happen, mate, if I took this belt off? Oh, yep. He's now seen me. He does not like me. Put the belt back on. Okay, back into creative. Let's find this last structure. Oh my god. I see one. So this is the Edo village from Kamen Rider Ozzy's movie. I can't remember what it's called. Is it something like called the 21 Cores or something like that? But essentially now, it has trial spawners as well. Now, the loot in these trial spawners, there's 4 options, which are the 3 Bunikawani medals, as well as 1 special item. So in here, you can see this as well. And this chest has now been moved over to a loot system, and the Bunikawani medals have been removed from it. So now, finding this structure isn't an instant Bunikawani, as well as the fact that you won't get overrun if you want to take one of these cities as much. Now, I'm probably forgetting something else that's been worked on, but why did I grab Ratarata? That's not the right combo. Okay, this time I've got the right combo. There we go. Now, as I said, there's probably something I'm forgetting. You know what? I'm going to end things here, so till next time, don't forget to subscribe and like. It'd be appreciated. Bye.